service catalog. So, utilizing Maximo IT's customization feature, this can be configured while the end user will submit a service catalog request. Then a related incident can be created. Okay, so this is the support page, official support page from Maximo IT to configure this incident catalog from service catalog. Okay, so we'll go through this support page first, then we will implement this. Okay, so it says what we need. The pre-requirements are like we will have to add a new boolean attribute to this PMSC of for ext object. Okay, then we need to create an automation script. Uh, then a message, yeah, a system message to show that the related incident is created to the user. We need to create a message group as well, and we need to change the SSC INS incident list to include these incidents in the self-service pod to show these incidents to in the self-service pod to the user. Okay, so to add a new follow-up incident, we need to go follow these steps. We need to go to database configuration, select this object, and create a new attribute with type yes or no type attribute. Okay, so just logged into your Maximo IT environment as Maximo administrator. So I have logged in as Max admin here. Let me go to the database configuration application. Once you reach to the configuration application, you can filter for this object PMSC offering extension object. Okay, now go to the attribute section, and here we need to add a new attribute with given details. The attribute name and other details can be configured accordingly, but we'll follow this support document. This is the attribute name, title, put the title here. This is a yarn type attribute, so I do not include the question mark, which while displaying on the UI, this will throw a by default question mark if it's a yes or no related incident check. Okay. Now the type we need to select yarn, yes or no type. So this will help while designing the service using offering application provided by Maximo IT. The service designer will get a checkbox type, get a switch to enable if they want whenever an end user submits this offering, then there will be a related incident created for this offering. Okay, so need to do anything else. We just maybe need to save this. Okay. Okay. Once the record is saved for now, like if you go to the list view and if you refresh the table, it says this object it needs to be changed. So this is a part of basic part of Maximo customization. Whatever you do changes in your Maximo core objects, you have to go through a database changes process, apply configuration changes process. So you have to turn on the admin mode for your environment. You can select the properties here. I will set the number of minutes user logged out to 0. Now I will turn on the admin mode. This can take a little bit time. All contacts will be disabled, and all background jobs will be disabled, and all other users will be logged out. Um, Shift Okay, the admin mode is turned on. Now click on apply configuration changes, select if you do not have a database backup, take a backup of your current database and just would start configuring the database. Okay, it says configuration is done, altering table and everything is now you can turn off the admin mode. You don't need it anymore. Like it will allow all the other users to log into the system. Okay. Once this is done, let's go back. Okay, now we have to configure this attribute in the offering application. So to do that, we can use the application designer created by Maximo IT. Designer. You see the admin does not. Okay, the admin is off for this system. And let's go to the application designer. Now let's filter for the offering application. Here, in the offering tab, when you insert a new offering or new service, this is the UI that you will find in the offering application. So we can add a checkbox here. To add a new checkbox, click on control palette. Now you choose a checkbox. Just drag and drop the checkbox here. And the checkbox is added. So once the checkbox is added, now click go to the properties and select go to the attribute and filter for the then follow-up incident attribute. Okay, the attribute we added in the option extension object incident. Okay, so this PMSC offering follow-up incident attribute, close it and get the. So now you can log into your system as a service designer, but as I have already logged in as Flex admin, I have also access to the offering application. Now, let's check validate this change in offering application. If I do insert an offering, you can see there is a new option for service designer if they can enable this, creating a related incident record for this particular offering. Okay. We have validated this. Now let's go back to the support page. Now what it says. Now it says to create a automation script with object launch point with payload details. Okay, so let's go to the automation script. Create it with object launch point. It says launch point name, description, and the condition. Let's choose the object.sr because all the offerings, when offering is submitted by default, a SR is created. So we'll create this automation script on SR object saying this PMSC item norm is not null. The PMSC item norm is the offering ID that is being stored in the SR when a offering is submitted. Okay. Now the event we have to choose save update after save. We have to choose the event as save and then the save as after save. This is an update. You click on next. Let's select. Let's give a script name. Okay. Follow incident. Great. Now let's copy this script from here. Let's paste the script. So I will explain the script a little bit once it is created. The launch point was created. Let's open the script. So this automation script will work as a intermediate between when a end user will submit the request and when SR is created. This automation script will be get invoked, and based on the details, it will create a related incident record for the SR. So the initial script says it will get the session, and this is all Maximo related customization coding. We need to get the session, we need to get the current event, current application, and what is the status of the SR. If the status, the current application is self-sufficient and the SR status is new, like the end user is creating a SR or submitting a like offering. To validate if a offering is getting submitted or a SR is getting submitted, we can just get the PMSC item norm from the SR Mabo, and this will return you the offering ID. If there is offering ID attached to it, that means a offering is getting submitted. So once the offering is getting submitted, we can check from the offering details. We can check if that offering has this option to create a follow-up incident. If it has the option enabled to create a follow-up incident, then we can create a related incident using this SR Mabos creation incident method, and we can set all these external we can store this external system as service catalog, like the ticket is created from service catalog, so that incident can be categorized later by using this incident is created from service catalog incident may, and we can show a message box here. Okay, so the message box group is SD and related incident. So now the automation script is created. Now we need to just give me a second. Now, now we need to create a message group that is like that we invoked in the automation script while showing the message box. Okay, So to create a message group, we need to go to the database configuration application again. Now, the page messages, and click on add here. We need to set the message group same as what we have used in automation script method. This is the message key, message box, message ID, fix, on the information. This is the information. Okay, so the dialog box will be opened as a information to the customer. Um, as the value as this instance submitted with ID. Now click on OK. Okay, once the message is created, there is one more thing to configure. We need to configure the self-service center incident list. So we need to go to the domains application, filter out for this domain. This is a table domain. That means it can generate data from multiple objects. So the domain in the uh, Maximo framework works as a data stores. They can be like exact hard coded values like synonym domain and all, and there can be this type of table domain where multiple objects can be included to get a value based on some where clause. Now in the table domain for this incident object, we will change the where clause from this to this so that the user can see the related incident in the self-service center itself. Okay, once it is done. Now, once it is done, we can like the service designer can create a offering, and we can see if we are able to create an incident. Okay. Now let's go to offering. Let's create a new offering. Give it a name. Service edge item. And this is your incident about uh, network application failure. Let's say application. Okay. So this is your incident, maybe some business application. This is your incident, maybe some of your business application is failed. So we can turn on the create a related incident record here. And then if you want to add any specification, presentation attributes, and classify this offering, we need to classify this offering. We'll classify it under. Let's say this is a composite service. Classification is composite service. Now we can add a attribute, basic attribute. Application name. So user can put the application name. Uh, this can be configured as a table attribute or a lookup can be added. That's a part of whole offering customization thing. We'll see a basic offering here. Okay, so once this is added and the offering is ready, we can change its status to active. This offering is not associated with the catalog, so we need to once the offering design is complete, you can see the preview dialog here as well. You can see how the offering is going to show to the end user. So you can see the application attribute here. Now, let's see. I need to add this to a catalog. So from the more option, you can choose add offering to catalog. Let's say I'm adding this offering for the IBM users. Okay. Catalog for this, the offering is now added to the IBM user catalogs. Let me logged in from another browser. It's already logged in. It's already logged in. Now let me go to self-service center. Let's go to self-service center. For the end user, they can they can request for a new service from self-service center. Now you can see, okay, we can see under our composite service, we have this new offering now. Click on the offering, and this fields are mandatory. No file, asset and configuration item. So, because this user doesn't have a asset information. Let me log in from, okay, from Max admin itself, we can test this implementation. Go to self-service center, request a new service, composite service, business application failure. Okay, now choose your asset, choose your ABCI, cloud service, and the application is version control. Yeah. Now, when I click on order now to submit the offering, yes. Okay, the classification is not configured to used with incident. We can change this classification composite service to be used with incident. So you can see here this classification can be used with PMS offering and all, but today it was not allowed to use with SR or not incident here. This is also part of configuration. That's how SR will. Oh, SR is already present. And incident is added. Now let's get back to self-service centers. Asset, choose a configuration item, choose application, say Lotus now, click on order now. Once you click on order now, the offering is submitted, and this is the offering ID 1010. You can see the message we created in the message group. So it will show the user as there is an incident submitted from this catalog. Okay, and the service request will always be created for offerings. Now you can see under the my incident tab, you can see there is a new incident under my incident tab. This business application failure and let's start assessment. Okay, so the incident is submitted from service catalog, and the agent, like the service desk agent, can access this incident from the incident application. with all the details. Let me show you like this. This is the incident. Okay, okay, so this is a business application failure, and now this was created, reported by the user, and the source it says the source from where this incident is raised is service catalog. So this field can be used later to categorize all the incidents and give a priority. And you can set the priority or automatic assignment, the configuration item you can see here, related configuration item, the related asset can be shown here. And the offering specification attribute, like the extra attribute we configure for the offering to get the data from user. You can see the application name is notes here. So this is how AI user, the Maximo IT can be configured to submit an incident by the end user to our IT agent.